In these difficult times, America needs a leader they can count on. And that leader is Pope Bob Iger. A Pope Bob Iger presidency means lower taxes, better schools, and Disney Plus for all Americans. He's already in the Vatican. Now, put him in the White House.
Hello, I am Pope Bob Iger. Not only do I want to be Pope, but I want to be your president. Vote for me or the Twitterati will cancel you and everyone you know.
When you cast your vote, vote for the one man who will make America the happiest place on earth. Pope Bob Iger.
I have Baby Yoda's vote. What about yours? I am Pope Bob Iger, and I am approving of this message.
Captain's log, stardate 33647.47. We've been orbiting a Class M gravitational anomaly for days. The Enterprise is crippled. We cannot go to warp because the parking brake is on. The straits have never been more dire. Pike exits the turbolift and sits down on the bridge. We will not fire our phasers because this is Starfleet. We do not leave people or aliens behind us, especially mushrooms. The crew falls in love with Pike. Pike does not notice that the crew has fallen in love with him. Here at Starfleet, we believe in compassion, service, sacrifice. Maybe God and science too. I believe in love. I am in love with a horse. Number 1 kicks his butt. Pike is confused and ethical. Back at the Academy, I Bixar Darks Zimdlif Dudgubuk Pifferful Bleak. The Universal Translator has malfunctioned.
Zirkvin Dobeep Jeglurg Zoop.
Brugdoffel kämpft Gleben Jurprop. The turbolift enters and the chief medical officer enters. Where is the captain of the space vehicle Enterprise? Pike is suddenly kidnapped by aliens.
Coming up on the CW, it's prom night, and love is in the air. Until it's time to throw down! Sam and Miguel share a tender moment. But look who's crashing the party! Watch as young couples share a romantic dance. And fight! And dance fight! Be sure to watch an extra special episode of Kung Fu High Prom Night!
Hey everybody, how much in the morning, WNBC. How's everybody doing out there in Radio Land? Coming to you live from the kitchen. This is the number one Monday morning drive time podcast in Australia. It's really not, but Morbid tells me it is. So he listens. So who might argue? How's it going, everybody? NBC still a thing. NBC is now WFAN. Sports Radio 66 WFAN New York. What's a radio? Oh, for God's sake. It's that thing with dials and you turn it on. It's got don't be a wise guy. It's got buttons on it and you turn it on and music comes
the Bluetooth to in the car.
Yes, that thing. I'm not Joe Rogan does this for 10 minutes. It works for him. Let's see if it works for me.
He's just high enough and says stupid shit for idiot.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. My audience is too smart. I need to attract idiots. How do I do that?
Just say Civil War, groomers every couple minutes. All right, so it was okay. So let's start off. I saw Prey Civil War, and you want to know why I think of it, groomers, and because that's how we get ratings. On civil unrest. So. Yeah, just sprinkle in the word Civil War. So anyway, I saw Prey. Now, okay, I'm not the biggest Predator fan. I mean, I did see the original. Okay, I did see the original. I liked the original because it had Arnold in it. Arnold. By the way, I'm still recovering from whatever this is.
It's the coup.
It is, you think?
Probably.
Probably should get a test, huh?
It doesn't matter. They don't make you quarantine anymore.
Oh, well.
It's like your discretion.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So much for that.
That's what I heard anyway.
Well, and we talk about, groomers. Hey, let me tell you, I will not speak ill of the people who make our pets look their finest. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta groom them. They get stinky. They roll around in poopies and they get little dingleberries sometimes if they're puppies.
What's your favorite kill? What's your favorite kill the movie? I don't understand the question. If you say Civil War 3 times, Tim Pool shows up in the mirror and kills you.
You show up and probably fuck him to death.
Oh, speaking of Tim Pool, let me play this one while we're at it.
You need to make another one for Young Rip. That is millionaire for some comic books.
Oh, well.
Millionaire's money for comic books, people.
Okay, that's not it. Okay, I gotta share a file here. Share video file. Yeah, that one. I made this a while back.
Okay, nobody's giving money to chickens anymore.
Yeah, they finally caught on.
Yeah.
Crap. Where the heck is it? Let me see. What the heck? I got it somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It must.
Wait for nothing.
Yeah. So anyway, so I saw. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I got it. It's in the other. It's in the other. It's in the other file. It's in this thing here. Here it goes. So we're gonna share this file. Ready?
Is Tim Pool. He has a net worth of approximately $4 million. These are Tim Pool's chickens. They make approximately $1,000 a day in super chats. These chickens will be fed regardless if you super chat or not. This is a friendly reminder. These chickens do not need your super chats. This orange cat does.
So there you go. There's the best reason not to donate not to give money to Tim Pool. Because that orange cat is more deserving.
He lost his mom.
That's right. He's an orphan. He lost his mommy. He has, he's a good boy. He goes in the poopy box. Mm-hmm. He gets picked on by the little princess. That's right. Screw Tim Pool's chickens. How are the dynamic duo doing? Which ones? The kitties? Doing fine. Okay, so back to Prey. Like I said, I am not the biggest Predator fan. I mean, I'm still wondering how Predator exactly is a franchise. And it seems to me that I know, like I said, they want everything to be a franchise. They want everything to be a multi film universe. They like the idea of universes and stuff like that. But it seems to me that this movie it seems a bit dated. Now, what I mean that is, it's not about what time it takes place. That this movie is a product of 2017, and the whole he's around somewhere, and the whole girl power thing, where this movie really should be a product of the 80s. And the irony here is, yes, I'm saying it's dated. I'm saying it's a product of its time. And the fact that it is a product of 2017 makes it look worse than the original movie does. Because the original movie had that dynamic where you had very divergent personalities all bouncing off each other. You had Jesse Ventura, you had Carl Weathers, you had Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Arnold. Oh no, it's gay cyborg. Terminator's back. Now he's gay. In Arnold. You have, who else you had? You had the Billy Bear guy who was in 48 Hours. And there you go. There's your diversity. You have a future governor of Minnesota, and you have a Native American guy. You have a black guy. You had a Hispanic woman. But this whole thing, it comes across as kind of contrived. Yeah, a 15-year-old Comanche girl is going to take down a predator using highly advanced weaponry. I mean, and why is she out hunting? Because everyone says I can't. God. I don't get it. Pardon. Had to mute the mic. I just don't. I just like I said. I don't get the whole insistence that you have to go out of your way to make a point that and everyone's telling her she can't. So what if she just likes hunting? Can that work? Can it work as motivation? Oh yeah, I know this is what the men do, but this is something I want to do. I'm good at it. Okay, fine. All right, no problem. Oh no, everyone's telling me I can't. What is she? What's she? Riri Williams? Praise a good premise, but it's gotten some Captain Marvel treatment. Yeah. Who directed this thing? I did love Native American guy in the first movie. I always wish he lived. Yeah. Sean being a hunter, fair enough. That can work. It's just so heavy-handed, that line, you know. The rest of the movie is pretty good. But that bit comes across as pretty heavy-handed. I don't like that. And the French or the French fur trappers are the. Oh God, this sounds like a name from an adult movie. The guy who's the co-star plays her brother. Guess what his name is? Close. Dakota Beavers. Amber Mid-Thunder. He's a Native American. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go there. Yes, I do know that it's proper to call the indigenous people for Native Americans. But you know what? The baseball team is still the Cleveland Indians, motherfucker. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's still the Cleveland Indians, as far as I'm concerned. It was the Cleveland Indians for 100 years. It's still the Cleveland Indians to me. Directed by Dan Trachtenberg. What the hell did this guy do? He directed an episode of Bad Mirror, directed an episode of The Boys, and directed an episode of The Last Symbol. And he directed something called 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh yeah, the one with John Goodman in the bunker.
Okay. Well, you know what? Everybody needs to establish themselves. You know, I don't.
Yeah, that was a pretty big movie.
Yeah. Well. Oh boy, JJ.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
He looks like JJ Abrams. He looks like a JJ Abrams clone.
Well, 10 Cloverfield Lane wasn't that good. Yeah. It was okay, but it was like kind of overrated.
We had lollies down here called Redskins, but they changed it because one person complained. Yeah. Well, we have a football team here. We have the football team, American football to the rest of the world. The Washington Redskins for 75 years. They were the Washington Redskins. Then all of a sudden, oh no, you got to change it. You got to change it. Every couple of years, it was like, no, they should change it. I'm like, yeah, go away. Yeah, go away. Now they're the Washington Commanders, which is a pretty lame name. Yeah, the Cleveland Indians are now the Cleveland Guardians of the Galaxy. They're now the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's named after the 4 statues on the Cuyahoga River Bridge. I'm like, yeah, if you have to explain it. If they explain it, nobody cares, and it's a bad name. But then people laugh at you, well, what's a Knickerbocker? Knickerbocker is someone from New York State. Well, you have to explain that. I'm like, yeah, but they were always called the New York Knickerbockers. The Dodgers were always called the Dodgers. Anybody know what the word? Anybody know what?
Yeah, which is why if they named them that today, it would be stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they were originally called.
That's like the Star Trek argument, though. Like, oh, because they did something stupid in the past, it's okay now.
Yeah. Yeah, they were originally called the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers, named after people who would run across the street dodging the trolleys. The Go Hog Silly Nannies. Anyone see Day Shift? Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg as vampire hunters. Oh, we'll get to that in a few minutes.
We didn't see that one. We saw the better one.
No, yeah, we didn't see that one, I'll get to that in a few minutes because I watched the whole damn thing of that, and my God, oh holy cow, holy cow, holy cow! But this Prey thing, okay, okay, listen, it has a couple wokey moments. It has a couple woke moments. Which I really don't hold them against. I really don't hold it against that. But like I said, the whole premise is just kind of it doesn't really work for me. Cleveland Indians bosses screwed up and found out another fact. The Cleveland team had Guardians name and website they wanted. Oh yeah, nobody there did a Google name search. Yeah, somebody held the name for ransom for the Cleveland Guardians of the Galaxy. The name and website. You're gonna lose a cookie here. Yeah. I'm trying to slide them. Thank you, Boy Wonder. Very kind of you say that. Sliders. But like I said, I don't think maybe this movie works in 2019. I don't think it works now. I don't even think it does work in 2019. I think Prey is not a franchise. I think Predator is not a franchise. Predator should be a franchise. Predator should not be a franchise. Predator is a good Arnold movie. That's it. It's an Arnold movie. Not even a good one. It's not. There's moments that are good. Yeah. The helicopter moment with Jesse Ventura. And that's about it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the part they ripped off in Saints Row. That's the good part. I mean, like he says, her brother says to her, if it bleeds, we can kill it. What other purpose is that line thrown in there than just to say, he said the line, he said it, he said the line? I was talking about her. She bleeds for 7 days. Can you kill her? I'm the girl. I can make the joke. Wah, 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 wah. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Are you having your Menzies? We're in a pit. That's what would really happen. Well, the good news is about Prey, the doggo survives. He lives. Yeah, but I don't want to be stressed out, worried. But then they show the paintings on the wall, or whatever it is, on the skin, and a whole bunch more ships come and wipe out the whole tribe. I guess. I guess that's what I got from. Gail Simone said predators bleed acid. Oh, Gail Simone does that, and someone else picked up on this. Gail Simone does that thing where she thinks she's being clever, where she deliberately gets something wrong to try to set off people. And I always said, if you ever feel bad about your body, take a look at Gail Simone. Yeah. I don't feel bad about my body. Other people feel a lot worse than mine. Make it worse than it is. No, and I know I'm body shaming Gail Simone, but I think yes, exactly. There's a woman with absolutely no talent. None. And I say that again with the utmost conviction. If you're listening out there, Gail, yes, I'm calling you a no talent. You only got a job in comic books because you decided to browbeat the editors at DC about Kyle Rayner's girlfriend getting put into the refrigerator. She was killed by Mongol and shoved into a refrigerator. Like Cherry, yes. So yes, Gail Simone, I'm calling you a no talent, and I say you have no business working in comics. And I'm saying that you and Kelly Sue DeConnick, when you took that cutesy picture of making duck lips, sorry we took over your industry, not sorry. Take a look at what's happening now. You are part of the reason why comic books are in the shitter. And I make no apologies for saying this. And if this gets back to her, I say, good. And I will gladly have you on to debate this. And I don't do debates. I do discussions. And I'm going to eat a cookie now. And it's a good cookie. It's got oatmeal. and it's got cranberry raisins, and it tastes good.
Do you come out okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, let them sit overnight.
and it's hot.
Yeah, they're hot.
And they're yummy. And it's got oatmeal to keep me regular, which I like. But yeah, I really do hope this gets back to Gail Simone. I really do.
And send it to her.
Somebody, yeah. Again, and I'm not the first to say this, Gail Simone, you are a no talent. Or as Bill Murray told Chevy Chase on Saturday Night Live, you are a medium talent. Boom!
They didn't hear that. She'd have to lose about 200 pounds to be a medium talent.
Robb, she would never come on anything. Robb, she would never come on to anything YouTube, anyone's YouTube channel. Well, then let me do my impression of Gail Simone then, if she never come on to anything. Actually, wait, hold on, wait a minute, wait. I found my camera.
Oh, you found his camera. I knew you had that camera.
It was in the bag, and I found the camera. I think we have breaking news. Gail Simone is about to join us live on the air, and this is a visual joke, so I'm going a long way for this, everyone. Hope you get it. So Gail Simone is about to join me. You know, I call her chicken, but I apologize. And now Gail Simone has finally.
Did it change your mic?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. While we work through the technical issues. Yeah, I did. We're working through the technical issues, people. We're about to bring a special guest in. Here we go. Realtek audio speakers. Camera. Okay. It says device not connected. Hold on.
You'll have to probably restart.
Probably have to open a new browser or whatever.
Anyway, take our word for it.
Take our word for it. Well, I had a prop and I was ready to.
Trust me, nobody likes prop comedy. Carrot Top would be playing in a much more popular casino than the Luxor.
Yeah, well, he said, called her chicken. So, I mean, quesadilla.
Your new favorite band is one of my old favorite bands.
Well, screw this. It's not working. So
anyway, vampires. Oh, pray.
So anyway, pray. So pray. I give. I give. No, I give it about maybe two Chewbacca's. Just play the kazoo in a picture in place of Gale. Okay. Well, like I said, I had a rubber chicken and that was going to be a joke. So anyway, like I said, so yeah, I give it two Chewbacca's. It's decent. Watch it just for the novelty, I guess, and it's really not. It's kind of forgettable. It really is. It's really kind of forgettable.
I don't watch it.
You really don't need to watch it, even if you like Predator.
The whole movie summed up in the trailer.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. So okay.
I wouldn't even recognize the line. I'm so not a Predator fan.
Well, it's kind of it. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even recognize the line.
Heard it was slow for 40 minutes. Yeah, there's kind of some nice stuff with the Native American culture, but it really comes across as unnecessary. Damn it! I forgot to mute the mic. Sorry, guys. I forgot to mute. The mute's not working on my keyboard. So anyway, so that's it. So I'm gonna stop talking about Prey now. And okay, now I'm gonna talk about something I saw actually on Netflix. It was Netflix, right? Yeah, it was a Netflix series. Not First Kiss. It's called First Kill.
Might as well be called First Kiss.
Oh God, it is. Oh God, it's terrible. Oh my God. Now there's a series on Netflix called First Kill. Now let me bring up this is some of the image art here. And this is sort of from yeah, I'm still sick. I'm trying. I didn't get much sleep last night, unfortunately, so I couldn't sleep at all last night. So this is some of the okay, now there's some kind of sexy imagery going on here. And yet, this is not indicative of the series. The series is pretty bad. Now, if I walked, let's just play. Let's just do some role playing here as an improv exercise. Let's say I walked into the office at Netflix, okay, and I said, "Listen, I've got a show for you. Listen, I got a show for you, okay? Hear me out. Before you kick me out of the office, let me finish my pitch, okay?
Too late, you're fired.
I can sum it up in 3 words: teenage, lesbian, vampires.
Are they diverse?
Yes.
Is there representation?
Yes.
Is it like Twilight?
Yes.
Is it like Buffy?
Yes.
Okay.
How much do you need?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This show is so bad. It looks like a CW show. It's worse than a CW show. It has CGI from about 1995. And where's that? I'll share the file. Let me see if I can find the fake trailer I made. Because it's pretty bad. This is did I call it lamp? Okay, hold on. No, it's not there. It's on that folder. Here it is. Where's Kill trailer? Okay, I don't think it's. Oh, here it is. Okay, now. Yeah, I'm gonna drag and drop it. I'm gonna open this and load it into my videos. It's my brand here. Now, Mecca runs this on her channel. So you can see it in her regular rotation. But this is just so bad. This is so bad. Not fist first, but if there's some fisting involved, that would make it more interesting. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. This, oh my God, it starts out with the whole, oh my God, I'm a teenage vampire, and oh my God, and I'm trying to live a normal life, and I can't because I'm a teenage vampire and I'm a gay teenage vampire. And oh my God, this girl I've just met is so cute. And she's so cute. And oh my God. Oh God, it's just, and then it doesn't help by the fact that she's 27 and she looks 15. And this black girl here, it doesn't happen that she's just like completely disinterested. And I mean, she's just completely disinterested. She just looks like she just doesn't want to be there. And when they lock lips, she's like, oh my, ew, does this make me gay? Ew.
Clearly not gay.
Clearly not gay. Okay, let me play the fake or good actors. Let me play the fake trailer we came up with. Here we go.
What happens when you combine a race-swapped Buffy the Vampire Slayer with low-rent lesbian Twilight fanfiction? You get a Netflix series that's canceled after 1 season. First Kill. Meet Juliet, a high school-age vampire who for some reason can still see herself in mirrors, walk around in daylight, and is still in high school, who falls in love with a Slayer named Calliope.
You're Calliope? Well, Cal's good.
Sure, why not? They then share a forbidden romance, just like those two. Well, maybe those two. Watch them take on other vampires, werewolves that look like bad CGI from 1995, and make out in the unsexiest way possible. You know, all you're doing is combining The Hunger, Twilight, and Buffy, and it's been done better. I mean, sheesh, you people. If you can't make lesbian vampires work on Netflix, then seriously, something is wrong here. Starring, whoever these people are. I really don't care anymore. But the mom was on Lost and a bunch of stuff you'll probably recognize. Don't miss When Animals Attack on Netflix. Now all we do is sit back and wait for the Axel Braun version, which will be 10 times better, believe me.
Yeah, that's what we had to work with, people. That's what we had to work with as far as a parody trailer. Vampire girl looks like a younger Brie Larson. Well, she's 27, so she's only a couple of years.
14.
Yeah, she's only 20, a couple of years, where Brie is 31, 32, and she looks 48, 50.
That's another problem with the show is that they look so young.
Everybody's they casted younger, very young looking.
So you can't even fat to it comfortably.
Yeah.
Without judgment.
It's like trying to jack it to an episode of iCarly. It's just wrong.
That's more done.
Yeah, I'm gonna need another cookie. Cookie. See that? I'm drowning my sorrows in cookies. See that? Does Brie look that old? Yes. Brie, I think she has the double disadvantage. It's a triple disadvantage, first of all.
Personality.
Yeah. She's completely unlikable. That's the biggest strike against her. The other thing
No, I have a similar one. I think everybody got it.
The other thing too is she is a
Vegan.
Is she a vegan? I don't know. She's a vegan. Yeah, okay. Vegans are, they always say, oh, well, vegans is vegan. Yeah. She's still. Larson shows off a huge plate of veggie nuggets in April last year, suggesting that she's still committed to a meat-free lifestyle. Yeah. Yeah, so she's a vegan, so she's not getting any protein, or enough of it at least. That's a big contrast movies I see yesterday. I see American Samurai, Rip of Bloodsport Weapons. Rip of Bloodsport Weapons. Oh, okay. And I think I think Brie Larson's a smoker too. That's the other thing. Why do some vegans look so unhealthy? I don't understand. Yeah, they're not getting. Well, you do need a certain amount of red meat in your diet. A certain amount of meat because meat, iron to build muscle. It also has zinc. I mean, like I said, she has a gigantic head. She has a gigantic forehead. So, and the fact that she is completely a complete bitch to everyone. Is that a personal attack or something?
Hey, as somebody who is a complete bitch to absolutely everybody, sometimes people have it coming.
I know some people have it coming, but she acts like she's a victim, like it's everybody else's fault.
It is everybody's fault.
Vegans are kind of living mummies. Yeah, they certainly are. Brie Larson has big feet. It looks like someone took a hammer to her feet. So anyway, this lesbian vampire show. Oh my God, and they meet at a party, and there's a zombie girl for no freaking reason.
There's other monsters.
There's other monsters, not just vampires. There's werewolves. There's a snake queen or a snake cult queen or whatever it is. That turns out is the guy's mother-in-law. They walk around the day for no freaking reason. Everybody just walks off every single wound.
They're legacy vampires.
They're just making shit up. Legacy vampires, my ass.
They're original vampires from the They explained it. You fell asleep then.
Yeah. They went to they explained it at Vampire Prom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vampire Prom.
It is such a teen romance sort of thing. It's so awful.
Did you ever notice all these people write stuff where they're in high school?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're developmentally arrested. They're still trying to live off their high school shit. Guarantee you they do a Star Wars in high school thing pretty soon.
Star Wars High, I'll pitch it.
Mm-hmm. No, swear to God, they're gonna do a Star Wars High thing pretty soon. I swear to God. Starfleet Academy is just Star Trek High. They got the Starfleet Academy show in the making.
Oh, they're doing it now?
They probably are. All it is going to be Star Trek High. Oh my God, they're telling us what to do.
Oh my God, these are so good.
Have you seen the series? What series? How many lesbians are in the show? Not enough. Really not enough. And when they kiss, it's so not hot.
Yeah, we watched this whole show.
I watched the whole thing. It's only 8
episodes.
It's only 8 episodes. And the theme song has something about being jealous that our love is like Edward and Bella. Oh my God. And there's a black family of
zombie, I wouldn't eat your brains as the theme.
Yeah. There's anyone straight in this show. Yeah, there's straight people. The sister's straight.
Her brother's straight.
Her brother's straight. The mom is straight. The dad is straight. Both sets of moms and dads are straight. The
Blade family.
I'm getting to that. The black family in this show is the vampire hunters, and they all dress like Blade. I am not making that up. We just started calling them the Blade family. Mama Blade, Papa Blade, all the little Blades. And the sisters get the gay Blade. See where I went with that? And see where I went with that?
When she sucks.
She sucks.
Can't kill anybody.
She can't kill anybody.
And the other girl sucks too because she can't kill anybody.
Nobody can kill anybody.
Until they accidentally do. They make a big deal of getting their first kill, and then they accidentally do.
Yeah, it's a big deal. She has to have her first kill to go to Vampire Prom. and then she bites the daughter, the gay blade, and she walks it off. Like, what the hell's going on? Oh God, I wrote a better vampire story when I was in high school. Yeah, Blade, Vampire Lives Matter. Blade Lives Matter, BLM.
Oh.
Gay Blade canceled. It's yeah. This girl here is the gay Blade. Like I said, now they're trying to act all sexy, but it looks wrong. And this girl looks bored. Yeah, this girl looks bored. This girl's uninterested, and this is the mom who's not lost. Her mom, the grandmother, is some kind of snake cult lady, and her husband gets something happens to him, and he's gonna die, and so she unleashes the snake cult, and the husband eats her mom, and then they gotta go to Budapest and explain why she disappeared. And this mom here has got the son. Her son becomes a vampire, and the dad says, "Yeah, we're going to put him down, like he's like a cocker spaniel or something." And it was all supposedly filmed in Savannah, Georgia, but really it's Vancouver. Everything's spelled like everything's spelled with a O-U-R. And Anubis, and they're okay, and they're supposed to be perfect example of lesbian relationship. No, they're not.
No, because you don't know if one of them. Well, this is how it gets weird. This is better than Star Trek because.
Yeah, you take it for a minute.
This is how it gets weird. It's better than Star Trek with the allegory
because I'm gonna get to Star Trek in a minute.
Because the parents don't want these girls to date, not because of the color of their skin or because they're gay, but because one is a monster hunter and one is a vampire. So that's where part of it comes in. And then like the vampire chick, we don't know if she's like if she's using her powers to convince the other girl to be in love with her, if she's just using her. So it's also an allegory for slavery because we don't know if she's just convincing this girl with her mind, with her vampire abilities, to be in love with her back.
Yeah.
And they kind of imply that, their love is stronger because they did some like blood transfusion to get her venom out of the other girl's blood. And they like it didn't take, so she's still in love with the girl, but it might be something even.
That's like a Seinfeld thing. It didn't take.
Yeah, it didn't take. So then it might be. Yeah, it's really confusing. So we don't know if it's like, yeah, you can have those two.
It's confusing.
Yeah. We don't know who has what or who does what. Vampire STDs. Well, it's like a venom in the fangs that if you get bit by a vampire, they're basically their pet forever. So we don't know if she's like a slave to this girl. Is this a slavery allegory? Is this an allegory like is this just stupid dumb teenage love or what? Oh, it's fascinating.
So essentially, you can prevent becoming a vampire by getting a tetanus shot.
No.
Oh.
Oh, then they turn his brother into a vampire to save his life.
Mm-hmm.
Blade
has to kill the brother.
Yeah, but they don't want to.
They don't want to. He escapes. This is really indeed weird. Sounds so stupid. It is. But it ropes you in because it's stupid. Nobody anywhere along the lines said, wait a minute, what the hell is this? Nobody said, muff diving vampires. Stupid, dumb teenage love. I'll go with that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's nobody asked many more questions beyond the pitch meeting. It's unbelievable how dumb it is. Basmati Blues level is stupid. Then, yeah. I don't know. What's stupider, Basmati Blues or this? Do you think?
Basmati Blues is stupider because that's a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that musical wins hands down.
If this was musical vampires, then you might have something. They did a musical episode of Buffy once. So it was green lighted as a project. Okay, Hollywood, yeah. And the funny thing is, it was canceled because all they did was go with the teenage lesbian vampire angle. Like, no, if you went with that angle, it would have been more people probably would have watched it. If you did go with that angle to market it, once people finally saw it, I'm like, wow, this is really bad. They would have tuned out. Speaking of gayness, this is where we got to talk about. I'm taking that to send. The girl says, was asked, could her character beat Arnold? No, I'm going to say no. She says I could take him. Of course she does. Well, of course. Hey, I love Arnold. Not going to answer that question.
2 for $25 edibles.
Yay.
That's like literally half the price of what they are.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. So this series is so bad. It is so dumb. It is so bad. And I'm gonna switch gears now, but we're gonna stay on the gayness, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Star Trek. Hoo boy! Star Trek just keeps getting dumber, though.
Is Star Trek gay too?
Star Trek's very gay. Star Trek is very, very gay. But the Orville is not. But the Orville handles its gayness in a completely better way, completely different and better way. Now, the Orville was, they asked Penny Johnson Gerald and Mark Jackson. Now, if you don't recognize that name, Mark Jackson, no, he's not he was not the point guard for the New York Knicks, but there is a Mark Jackson who was by that name. Mark Jackson he currently plays Isaac on the Orville. Orville stars compare Star Trek's LGBTQ plus XYZ N.A.P.S EIEIO representation to their show. Exclusive Orville stars discuss LGBTQ representation in the New Horizons compared to Star Trek Discovery. Okay, now yada yada. Okay, they go yada 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 yada. Paramount such as Star Trek Discovery, making comparisons. Okay, I'm using Mark Jackson using queer as an umbrella here, but yes, effectively she could be a lesbian. They never really. She might swung both ways. Oh my. Now there is a part down here where they say, where Penny Johnson Gerald says something very, very interesting. It definitely affected the whole community. People who feel like their voice is heard. And that's one incredible thing about the Orville. A lot of voices are being heard, even with Claire. The single parent voice is being heard. The older woman's voice is being heard. With our Topa story, the LGBTQ plus community is being heard. The different aliens, the different nations in the universe. That's like all the countries in the world on Earth right now are being heard because everyone has a voice and everyone should be heard. That, I have to say, is the beauty and the genius behind the Orville. I think it's a responsibility you have if you have a platform that here it is. I think it's a responsibility that if you have a platform that without pushing it or beating people over the head, I think it's our responsibility to present it. It's definitely not your job to answer the questions or to judge people in any way. But the presentation is very important. And to be part of that platform is just so timely. Especially for me right now. Politically, we can't shy away from what's happening and what's affecting people. Because after all, People only watch television either to go into some world so they can just have some peace because everything is just so chaotic for them, or if they want to watch something and they can get an understanding and get closer to this giggity, because everything is too chaotic, and get an understanding for them and get closer to this wonderful thing called humanity. I'm really proud to be part of that, to be talent, to lend myself in any way. But what I refuse to do is make fun of any group of people, and I just want to be real and honest. So I'm really blessed to be part of the Orville. So okay, but they take issue here. It was only two in Discovery introduced first openly gay couple. Sulu was portrayed briefly with a husband in Star Trek Beyond, although George Takei publicly refuted the character change. So in addition to more LGBTQ positive franchise. Well, the thing is, he said it wasn't written as a gay character. He took issue to that, and a lot of people got really pissy with him. Look, Joe, I'm like, well, hey, listen, I'm not this character, okay? And Sulu had a daughter too. Oh my! So I remember when William Shatner was on with Howard one time. He said George Takei had a problem with him, and he says, "Oh, he's trying to stifle his character growth." And he said, "I said, George, why do you want Sulu to be a captain of his own ship? All the action takes place on the Enterprise. This is where you're gonna get the most screen time." I'm like, yeah, you know what? Makes sense. So so the very interesting developments here. No word yet on the Orville season 4. It's supposed to be back on Hulu, even though the older seasons are going to be on Disney Plus. So, but the streaming on Disney Plus is supposed to be a factor in how and when it gets renewed. All right, so there's our bit of Trek news. So this has been your
Without cramming it down your throat, she said.
Without cramming it down, without beating people over the head with it. That was the thing, without beating people over the head. I just want to say that I really like Claire. I like Penny Johnson-Gerald. She's a voice of reason. Very nurturing kind of personality. Strange, it may be #1 modern Star Trek show, but Next Generation is my #1 overall show. TOS is my #2. Well, they're gonna ruin Kirk in this series, in this Strange New Turds. But according to that person, it can still be a horror movie. It's scary So so there is your bit of Trek news. I want to talk a little bit about Daredevil. So let me play the superhero bumper. Oh boy! So we've been following the She-Hulk thing, and Daredevil looks to be. Listen, I'm not sure what this guy is talking about, but it doesn't sound good. Okay. She-Hulk head writer teases series lighter take on Daredevil. People have already seen a version that was very dramatic, dark, and brooding. In the case there was ever any doubt Daredevil's character would make it through the jump from Netflix to Disney Plus unscathed, She-Hulk attorney law series creator, and head writer Jessica Zhao has confirmed that audiences will see a lighter side of the man without fear when he makes his in-costume MCU debut. Zhao revealed that Hornhead's personality would echo his new original comic book costume inspired yellow suit during an August 12th interview with directs Pamela Gores given in promotion of She-Hulk premiere. Turning to the subject of Daredevil at the behest of Gore. Hold on, I got to cough a bit. Can I mute this here? Where was I? Turning subject Daredevil at the behest of Gore, Zhao began speaking to his upcoming cameo with the sparkling recollection that she and the rest of the show's production team, well, first of all, we were shocked we were able to use him. Like when we first heard that he was on the table, I mean, we couldn't believe it, she exclaimed. We kept thinking, like, okay, at some point, someone's going to say, just kidding, like it's a cruel joke, and you actually can't have him. And it just kept going and kept going. After briefly noting that Matt Murdock actor Charlie Cox was so wonderful and so game to do whatever, and he's such a wonderful actor and wonderful human being, Zhao then revealed what was so fun about bringing him and Daredevil into our world that people have already seen a Daredevil who's very dramatic, a little bit on the heavy side, very dark, and very brooding. And it was so fun to be able to do and we do with this, with every character cameo from the MCU, is we take them from the environment that you know them from, which is a much more dramatic and action oriented role, much more on the serious side. We bring them into our world, and they get to play in the tone of She-Hulk. Zhao says to explain to Gores, and they get to explore, and we get to see a lighter side of that character. Following his confirmed appearance in She-Hulk, Daredevil will continue his adventures in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the recently announced Disney Plus reboot of his series, Daredevil Born Again. And if a resume credit for Marvel team costume design, Stacey Caballero is to be believed the Echo series. Okay, so he's also going to be in the Echo series. However, whether or not these outings will return the Devil Hell's Kitchen to a tone closer to his original Netflix incarnation, or if he'll remain a permanent member of the Marvel Quip Machine following his team up with the Jade Giantess, ultimately remains to be seen. So, my personal opinion is they have to make him different from the Netflix Daredevil, which is why he's getting a new costume, and which is why he is going to be different in terms of attitude and tone. They can't say it yet, but that's, to me, that is what's going on.
They're staring at you, aren't they?
Yes, they are. The cookies are staring at me. Eat me. No, God, yeah. So, listen. Daredevil's actually my favorite Marvel hero. And if they get this wrong, I am going to be royally pissed. This whole thing about listen, Marvel. Oh, Marvel's too jokey. Marvel's too jokey. Yeah, well, Marvel. They do overdo the jokes. Like Taika Waititi did it with Thor: Love and Blunder. Damn it. And they're in danger of doing it here too. I don't know, man. I don't know. How do you think they'll handle the Catholic aspect? I think they'll completely ignore it. Or they'll just pay lip service. They'll just have him wear a crucifix and that's it. She-Hulk's appearance is not as problem as the Echo show. Well, I'm familiar with the character Echo. I thought Echo the Dolphin. Oh, they'll get it wrong, man. You need a middle-aged blind action star. I'd recommend. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's saying why is a guy who can see playing a blind man.
Insurance.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, lesbian teen vampires, Daredevil. Do you have anything else to talk about? Techie Mantis sent me something. Techie Mantis sent us some nice news, actually. Well, that's. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's. Annapurna has the rights to distribute the next Bond movie in the U.S. Universal has it overseas. So I mean, that's not really that's sort of news, but
Scroll back and show Miranda get into the thing. Little butt.
yeah, we have some Agent Orange cat video.
Scroll back.
Hold on. Some cuteness from Agent Orange cat and Larry Zabamofu. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So this is what's a good Salvation Army or Goodwill, whatever it was. Turns out they had a cat tree there, a cat little hidey hole, whatever it is. And so I'll have to separate this from that so I can share it better. And so guess who likes his new cat toy? There's Agent Orange Cat and there's Larry Zabamafu.
Oh my goodness.
Underneath.
Oh, easy in.
You tried to get him a Zabu at the bottom. You guys like it?
So there he is.
I'd say that's a yes.
Yeah, you guys like it. Good kitties.
They both, and the other one sits on top of it. I can watch it again. I don't think he has a tough time getting into it. He's just trying to get acclimated into it. Obviously, it's a little awkward because it's.
Easy in.
You tried to
He's
get
a
him
big
a
chubby
Zabu at the
cat.
bottom.
my
You guys like it?
I'd say that's a yes.
Yeah, you guys like it. Good kitties.
So there is Agent Orange Cat enjoying his new cat domain there. All right. What else was I going to talk about? I don't remember. All right. Well, anyway. I think this might be a good place to wrap. What do you think? Maybe I'll get maybe we'll get some tea. Maybe we'll get some soup. I don't know. It's only 4:14 here. It is much later on the East Coast, much later over in the UK, much later or early in the morning over in Australia. So everyone, have yourself a good day. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making us part. Big shout out to my good friend Victor Van Doomcock. No, he is not dead. Not at least not yet, anyway. Animal news. Do I have animal news? Well, I think that was the animal news. Was that the animal news? Agent Orange Cat? Emus? Oh, hold on. Knuckle Bump Farms? All right, hold on. Okay. Well, I can't share Twitter because you don't ever know what's going to come up there. So we do it like this. So, yeah, if you're following Knuckle Bump Farms, I mean, I mean, it's hysterical. Who else I got thinking from here from? Emus. They have emus there. She was asked, what purpose do emus... Oh, for God's sake. I shared the wrong thing here. Oh, well. She was asked, what purpose do emus serve? And she says, none. Emus serve no purpose except to be annoying and cute. So, Knuckle Bump Farms over on Twitter and on Instagram. Check them out. I think I might have to lay down for a few minutes. Everyone, have yourself a good day. If you sent me a story and I didn't get to it, I'm very sorry. Everyone, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Stay sane, stay safe. No drinking, no driving. Thank you for everyone for joining me. I know you could be doing anything else, but you chose to be here, and we thank you. I'm going to try to feel better soon. I'm trying the best I can with what little I got. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. You doing a stream later?
Probably.
Megan's probably doing a stream later. Keep your eyes open for that.
Unless anybody has any suggestions.
Yep. And everyone, we will catch you next time.